is it?
Damn. I thought it was white hair.
Quit trying to pluck my freaking white hair. Okay, we're back again. Trying to get into this, and
Hi.
she's sitting here plucking my freaking supposed white hair.
You have white hair, I promise.
I have freaking blonde.
No, there's a white hair.
I have brown hair. I was born with blonde. My family all has blonde hair. Sometimes, when it starts getting warm out, and the sun starts... Quit picking my nose. There's a rule about that, like...
Rule about what?
Okay, we're getting into Guild Wars. That is what this video's about. I cannot edit anything, and she knows this. And I will not edit. It's part of the reason why I don't have war videos on here, is because she finds it amusing to do really messed up things.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
Do not.
That was my eardrum.
Honey, I love you.
No, you don't.
I love you.
See, she abuses me.
Shut the hell up. I love you. And no, honey, the only one up is this one.
That's because the other one's still loading.
Mm-hmm. Jolene.
Honey,
what?
You are going to kill the microphone.
Oh, that is rude.
Not because it's rude, but because this microphone picks up everything. Sometimes it makes the AC sound like a battleship. I really think she hates me. Okay. Who are we battling, Rose Crux? Oh, Slaxus. Okay. I don't even know how to say that name.
Ew, what? I don't know where your fingers have been.
I am going to make an offensive one on this. I feel like this might be the wrong approach, but I'm also not too worried about it. I think we can deal with it. Yeah, except for one problem. That should work. I would bring her, him. I really do not do good against sniper compositions. And him. That would actually be pretty well put together there. Go for the attack speed. And hope to something above that I can actually do this correctly. Guild Wars Part 1. now has officially begun. Okay, so while we run the comp, we'll explain why we chose what we did. Okay, so we chose this comp for Mortal Wounds. Sharma does a cleanse. Mortal Wounds, Slight Heal from Sharma, Anti-Death Mechanic from Yuko, and Cleanse as well. Vampire Self-Heals, First Death, not cool. Trying to keep off Rona's dots with no buffs to our team. It's going to be kind of rough. We don't have an attack break. Mortal Wounds really will help here, and a lot of AoE. So, attack break is single break, or single target until I can get him bunched up from Yuko. We do have that. She got me all confused over here, doing her thing. Okay, we lost our vampire for this round. I can get off the bed if you want, babe. Good lord. Take off your glasses before you pass out. Okay, so we chose this comp. Attack speed buff from him, attack speed lead from Chiyu, immunity defense break from Kamel, several other debuffs, silence, disorient, some stuns. So we're trying to keep ourselves from being mortally wounded so we can heal up faster, because that thing is going to hit hard, and I hate when it does that to me. It has been doing that quite a lot lately, and that really messes up the composition. I don't know whether that's intended or not, but we just lost. I don't go to change the champ or anything. I just use the abilities, and it switches up what champion I'm using. Since I'm manual, that is not cool. But going forward, second that sniper caught my manual off guard, or my manual messed up, it was game over for me. I don't do well on snipers, and it has to run a very smoothly, very specific way. That brought Orbital down. We can try Kronstadt. Not my most favored attack here. But we could go with this for this. And hope to God my two champs that are extremely defensive can stay alive and keep the heal going for our damage dealer, while we slowly take out whatever champ that we decide to take out. Now this composition is going to be slightly easier. We're going to control the pirate with defense break and attack buff for Alia and himself. We're going to run attack buff so everyone hits a little harder. Silences, marks. we're gonna target that guy. But we gotta keep a distance, so we're gonna use the anchor to our advantage in the pushback. On manual. Gotta remember to keep our distance and let our tankier unit hit the traps. If anything, deal with it quickly. Or we'll lose our Alia. I don't like the vampire doing that. And I also don't like how this keeps turning off. I have to kill everything at least once. Okay. I'm gonna have it on auto for right now, but I am going to control Sharma so he's not in the middle, since he's pretty much there just to kill stuff. Is his sole purpose. Everything else heals themselves and tanks up the hits. Okay. Now that she's asleep, we can finish part 1 unhassled. A little more dignified. That withering is adding up on a couple of the champs. So they might be running a withering build on at least 1 or 2 of the champs for OH. So that might be a possibility on these. But as long as we get the kills here, I'm not too worried about it. And we don't die. So that benefits to our percentage more. Since we already had 1 round of mess-ups. And a loss. Technically due to player error and bugs, but never know. It could have gone a lot different if it didn't switch out to Kamel. But as I always do reiterate, I am not the best at PvP. So I'm actually quite gracious to Vent Horizon as is with how they have taken to my performance with Guild Wars. I know I hit everyone, so that does help. Or I hit as many of them as possible. Sometimes I forget. I get caught up in other grindings. They have been gracious even in the top places like this. For me, I forget because I end up doing either 2 or 3 battles and I'll lose a lot of my champs, and then I decide I want to go do something else for a few just to clear my mind, and then I forget. Try clearing. They got me trapped in there. I couldn't get out. That was actually terrible. it is what it is. He is a lot better in gear than me, so that was to be expected. I like these fights a lot too. As I was just saying, like, I appreciate the tolerance they have with a lot of the attacks, and the stuff in general. You know, I do toss in my bones. I do help out. You know, but it also provides me a chance to have opportunities like this, um, growing my account even more. So, you know, yes, it may be a top end guild, but at the same time, you know, they're giving consideration that even though, yeah, they are up there, here, grow. This is your chance to show us that you're gonna do what you need to in game. So, I like that quite a bit. Now, on this one, I honestly do not use my Xavier on anymore. I just have gear on him for a slot holder, to be honest. But I believe we can make this work. That top one, actually, to be honest, we could be a little more flexible. Only because we could be a little more jerkish with that composition. But yeah, we could still run him. He's not exactly going to do all of the stuff we want him to do. But no, Rona's going to be nasty. Yeah. We could go like that, or we could at least try this out. This is our newest little toy. Yes, I am technically toying around with the battle real quick, but I don't have a lot of choices that I'm comfortable with, and I personally feel like going tankier for this one. Oof, I didn't think that through. Now, if you may ask me why I didn't think it through, toughness buff with Rona, and going in understanding she strips stuff like a goddess. No joke. This could go really, really sour, really, really fast. So I either kill them majorly, or they kill me majorly. It's a little toss up on who's got who going to die first. That actually could have gone a lot better. I'm not too sure what choices I could have done as well as that, but Rona is pretty broken. So we're trying to at least cut this down so our guild can get the win quicker, as long as everyone's doing their attack. That's why I go for these. I know they're challenging a lot more so than um, just being able to jump in. There are sometimes I can pull the win. It also kind of gives me that challenge and push to do better the next time and to do more focus into what development I need. So I'm noticing that very possibly that sniper is probably unpotent. There was withering on that one team. A lot of it because that vampire would not stack that much that fast. So I'm pretty sure they had the B or the GD on withering attack speed type build, um, or just move speed or something in general for it, but definitely with withering. That will be it for today. We will come back with more content later.